the best treadmill. I'm not kidding you. It's the most innovative. It does the most. You're not gonna believe the price, and it's coming up in a half an hour. So here's what's gonna happen. On the next item, which is from our friends at Origami, this is going to be the last time you're gonna get the price, and you've got a half an hour. The Origami system is so brilliant because it is, quite frankly, the most popular shelving system that we offer. And the neat thing about this is Origami is durable, it's great, it's so versatile. This is a huge, huge value, and it ends in 30 minutes, less than that. It's the 2 racks and the connectors. It is a 2-pack at a today's special price. We did an encore tonight for $189.99. After midnight in 30 minutes, it's gonna be over $200, almost $40. You have free shipping. These aren't teeny little boxes like earrings, so that's a really big deal. And we also have 5 flex pay. I think we have 5. How many flex pays do we have? I can't see it. I don't know how many flex pays we have. What is it, guys? 5. Good. We do have 5 flex. $38, pay it off in 5 months. You get your Origami. I'm getting Rebecca Wood out here. Hi, Rebecca. Brings us Origami. Lots of great stuff.
Hello, hello.
Let's do colors real quick.
Yeah. Should we do that? So right in front that you've been showing here, this is going to be the antique bronze.
Love it.
My personal favorite. And watch what I can do with the whole entire unit. We'll just push it to the side. This is going to be the white. It's a beautiful, stark, bright white, gorgeous white. Powder-coated steel, I want to tell you that as you're looking at the colors, because you don't have to worry about a chip sticking out like a sore thumb. This is gonna stay this gorgeous forever. Exactly.
By the way, less than 600 left in the white set.
Got that one. This one's gonna be called sage, but it really is more of a hunter green. It's very bright sage. Now this is gonna be our pewter, and this one has some texture. This and the black have some kind of texture. The pewter really looks like a gunmetal.
And there's only 450 left in pewter.
Okay. Next to that is going to be what we call a dusty rose, and it is an elevated pink. Beautiful. Love that one there. Next to that's going to be the black that I was talking about, and that one is the second one that has texture.
And it is the most popular, and I have less than 400 left in black.
Love that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Love, love, love that. And then we have 2 more colors there. The next one's going to be called Riverside Blue. It's kind of like a denim.
Pretty.
I love it. And then lilac. And I'm telling you, all the crafters out there, they've been loving this lilac.
And that is most limited. There's only 250 sets left. Wow, that's not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot at all. Now, let's talk about Origami, right? You were talking about the, Denise Austin being the pioneer when it comes to fitness. I remember I used to do all of her VHS tapes working out. Well, Origami is really the pioneer when it comes to zero assembly storage.
Sure.
I mean, 15 years it's been here at HSN. If you've never heard of Origami, we get our name from the Japanese art of paper folding. And that's kind of what you see when you're kind of building it. And I put that in quotation marks. That's it. Right there. So in case you missed it, look up at your TV. This is how it's gonna come to you, just like this. You're getting 1 4-shelf unit, 2 4-shelf units, and a connecting rack for the first time ever.
1 or 2 connecting racks? 2. That's amazing.
It's $70 if you were to buy the connecting racks on their own. That's a $70 value.
And they've always been sold separately.
And they've always been like black or white. Now
that's
they
right.
match exactly the
other
colors.
colors.
Exactly.
Wow, that's huge.
But here's why everybody loves Origami and have so many. You're gonna take it out of the box, and this is the build. Did you see that? Just in case you missed it, let me show you one more time. It's also the disassembly if you're moving it from room to room or house to house. You just open it right up. This is the patented Origami toggle. You're gonna put this into place. My little tip is holding that down. Listen, when you hear that lock into place, that means every single one of these shelves is gonna hold up to 100 pounds. This top shelf's already on. No nuts, no bolts, no directions. Lock that into place, and now you're ready to go. You can decide if you want to use both of these units separately. You can put them, you know, up. Each of these is still going to hold up to 400 pounds each. So 800 pounds, but if you really want to get what people are loving, you're gonna get these 2 connecting racks with it. For the first time, you don't have to add them to your basket, and they can go anywhere on those 4 tiers.
That's great.
So here's my little tip. What I love it for, if you don't have a custom closet, and thank you so much, you've always dreamed of having that custom closet, use it on the bottom one there.
Just all your shoes all the way at the bottom.
Then listen to this, on the top, you can actually use it to hang like your sweaters, and then behind it, your belts, your scarves, your ties. you got an entire system.
Well, give them the link, because here's what you're thinking of. You're always thinking, oh my God, my closet's a hot mess. I mean, how many of you wear the same darn shoes, and you have a big pile of sweaters up on a shelf, you don't ever pull the bottom one down because they all fall on you, or you got a big pile of clothes in your closet, and you think this would be such a great alternative to having custom made my closet. And it goes with you when you move, which even makes it better. But what is the length when it's full on?
When it's full on, when you have the entire thing together, it's over 6 feet
That's
long.
Amazing.
So this is an entire entertainment center. The depth is 14.5 inches off the wall.
Brilliant.
So you've got that great depth, 14.5 inches off the wall. Each of these, if you're just looking at, well, I don't have 6 feet, this is gonna be about 28 inches. This is 28 inches, this is 28 inches.
Great.
So that kind of breaks it down from there. And it's just over 4.5 feet tall. And as we said, you can decide if you want the wheels or not. With the wheels, you're still getting 750 pounds of storage in this configuration. Total.
Wait, without it, it's 1,000 pounds. So I'm like, well, let's think about 1,000 pounds. That's 2.5 giant NFL defensive linemen sitting on this thing. How's that for an analogy?
I love that.
Those guys are huge, 300 and some pounds,
It's a
right?
half ton. That's what I was looking it up. It was like, that's a great point.
And look, and it looks so good. And what happened is we did the version that has the home decor styling. And that really counts down here in the end. I want you to explain that, because we started, Origami, my original pieces are really industrial. They're giant, they're big, they're pretty industrial looking. And then everybody wanted a little bit more fashion to this, but also this is a smart thing to have here.
It is, it's kind of function and form. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this, I'm gonna pull it over to the side so I can show you in one of the brighter colors so you can really see it on TV. So let's take this out. I love this. This is our dusty rose. Remember, you're getting 2 of the units and 2 of the connecting racks, no matter what color you get. But what we did is we softened the Origami look. We started with these Mac Daddies that held 2,000 pounds and was great for your garage. But then we heard from you and you're like, I want that for my house. So we softened that look with that lattice design. We made it more decor friendly. We want you to show off your storage. But also, if you are using it for books, if you're using it for big box items, that also makes it so they can't fall off the sides too.
And I'll tell you what I love about the depth. The one that I have that's about this height is actually a much shorter depth.
Thinner,
it's
right?
Thinner. It's a much thinner. I love this bigger depth because you can now put real cartons on here. And you know those, I have those boxes, you know, they collapse, they open up, they're kind of decorative boxes. You're supposed to put them inside cubes. I have mine on all my Origami. And I'll tell you how much I love Origami. We moved to a new place and there's our bedroom and a guest bedroom. Well, the guest bedroom has to be my dressing room. And when guests come, like my son and his fiance, I have to convert it to a guest bedroom. Every single thing in my guest bedroom can be rolled out. I roll it into my sunroom, and then I roll it all back in when they leave. And it's all because I have Origami. And here's the thing, guys. You'll look at this and say, oh, garage, yes. Oh, my basement's a mess. Oh, the attic's a mess. Oh, our living room, it's gonna be an entertainment center. What's neat about Origami is you buy it tonight, you'll think it's gonna do one job, and 3 years from now, when your circumstance changes, you move, you upsize, you downsize, whatever it is, you'll find a new job for it. Of all the moves I've made, my Origami goes with me everywhere I go. It's a shelving system. You imagine how expensive it is to custom make a closet, all the custom shelving, and guess what? When it's all put up, it's stuck there. You're not moving with it. And when we moved from our little condo to my barely bigger place, it was so convenient. It's the first time I'd taken down my Origami, because once you usually start using it, you really don't collapse it. But when I went to move, it just reminded me of how brilliant it is.
You put it in the back of your car.
I did.
You don't have to hire.
I got a little Tucson, you know, I stuck it in the back.
Right.
And then when I got there, I just opened it up and it rolled everything back in.
And then you can roll it because you have those wheels, and you can use the wheels or not. But you're right. I always say with Origami, it's reason to reason to reason, season to season to season. We have people who bought their very first Origami when we debuted it 15 years ago, and it looks exactly the same because it's powder-coated steel. You can literally put this outside, put your plants on there, water your plants, put your pool equipment, your pool toys. You don't have to worry about it rusting. You can put this in your laundry room. Put that big jug of bleach. Don't have to worry about it corroding. And it is powder coated steel, so that color is not going to fade and it's going to stay adhered to it.
Wintertime, put it by your front door, put all the wet mittens on it, you know, put all the wet stuff to dry, or you put it in the back door, everybody comes in with all the muddy, snowy boots and all that stuff. You can literally have everybody put their boots and shoes on here and it will not affect it. And if you have to clean it up, you literally just hose it down.
Wipe
and
it down,
it's good
yeah.
to go. We've had some of our origami was in his shed for the longest time with all my husband's greasy tools, and now it's in that guest bedroom.
Because you changed it, right? And that's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. So this is what's so great about this particular one. You're seeing it now right here, one of them, you're getting two. But let's just talk about that. So I'm gonna move this black one out here, put this there, and I'm gonna bring this one back again. I just wanna show you what you're getting because you said your needs changed. So maybe right now you're looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, a 6-foot wall unit? I mean, I tried to get one before when I moved down here. I wanted a white one. It was over $1,000 for an entire white one. It was wood that I had to build and that I had to paint a few years later, and then I finally threw it away.
Oh, wow.
This one, again, just in case you're just joining us, this is going to be the assembly because this is what people love so much. So this is gonna come to you. You're getting two of these. You're gonna just open it up. You take it, you open it up, and you're going to lock that toggle right into place. This is what allows you to store up to 100 pounds per shelf. That top, that's already on there. You flip it over. Now, you're not getting just one of these. You're getting both of these. And then you're getting two connecting racks that match the exact same color. So, do you want to use these together? Do you want to put them on different walls? Do you want to use one connecting rack? Do you want to use two connecting racks? Do you want to use one on the bottom, one on the top? Take a look at here. Maybe you want to actually create, and I appreciate you doing that, you just have to line it up. Maybe you want to create an entertainment center.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect to do that.
I mean, you put the TV here, put that one down right below it, and you can put all your speaker systems, your sound bar goes down in there, put all your books, all your blankets, all the baskets. You'll buy it for the first, you'll think, oh, this will be great for my blank. And then a year now, 2 years from now, you'll go, oh, I'm gonna move that and use it to this blank. Wherever you move and however your life circumstances change or however your needs change, origami, I swear to you, because I have so much of it, it changes with you. Our big original units, we moved to very small spaces from a relatively decent sized house. And we've got the big original units are in our storage to give us vertical storage. How many of you put away all your Christmas stuff and it's tub after tub after tub after tub and nobody wants to reach down and get that bottom tub because there's so much weight on top of it? Now you're gonna get those out and get them organized on your origami. Again, it could be an extra, just organizing your closet would be heavenly, right? Or it could be, you could use this out in the garage if you got a bunch of tools. You could put tires on this if you want to.
Right?
It can be
I'm just going all around.
Well, it can be as decorative you want, or we're all slide it out so you can show them that, but it can be as nice or as hardy as you need it to be.
And it can fit in as big of a space or as small. Remember, it could go 6 feet, but it can also just fit, even if you wanted it to, in 14.5 inches, and then you could just wheel this out, grab what you need, and put it right back. What we always tell you at Origami is go around your house and look for dead space, especially with pieces like this. If you have 14.5 inches, now you can store 400 pounds of whatever you need. Maybe it's not gonna be right here. Maybe it's going to be up against right here. I'm gonna come back here if that's okay. Look at this space. So many of us have it right by our windows. What are you doing? Maybe putting a plant down there. Maybe you're gonna put a picture. This is the type of storage space that all of a sudden, your home that you always say, I just don't have enough space, you're just not utilizing the areas where you can now stack and store up to 400 pounds per unit. And that's 1,000 pounds altogether.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy,
and
it's
by the way,
mind-blowing.
the wheels are great quality. So if you do have to roll it around, it's not a big deal. It's so awesome because it's so convenient. Another really great tip that I love, I'll slide these over, this because again, you know, obviously I'm a user, right? Is using it almost like filing cabinets. So if let's say you have a closet, I have had a closet in my last place that was deep, but it wasn't, it was wide, but it was deep, okay? So, but it wasn't a walk-in closet. It had, the, you know, it had 2 doors, you open them up.
Yes.
So how I set up my origami in that situation was I put them right side by side, and as I opened the doors of the closet, we gotta watch this, think of filing cabinet when I do this. I would pull this one out, get what I needed, and I would slide
Put
it
it
back
back.
in by the other one. And I still had all my hanging stuff on either side. But what happened is that empty space that's below all your hanging stuff, you now can utilize it. You can use it. So use it almost like a filing
brilliant.
cabinet is how I did it. I've done
And
it.
because we have that lattice on the side, it will hold it in
Like a
place, but you
flop.
can still see what's there too. So you knew exactly what was
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah, I could literally tell you. And what I do is, you know, those little, what do you call those little collapsible cube boxes? They're kind of like this, but bigger.
I know what
I'll
you're
show you
saying,
what I'm
but I
talking
can't
about.
think. But
they're
they're
kind of like
collapse-
this,
yes.
but they're
But you
bigger.
can-
they're
and you can
cube
collapse
size.
them.
You collapse them. That's what I have on all my origami, and that's how I have it organized. And you can put multiple ones on each shelf. I'll tell you what, it just makes your life so happy because you're like, okay, where are my visors for tennis? They're in one of them on my origami. Whereas I can literally tell you, I have a whole bunch of sports bras because I play a ton of tennis. They're in one of my cubes on my origami. I've got all my tennis skirts. I've got all my tennis shirts, all my sweaters, all my t-shirts. I literally can go through in my head and I can recreate my dressing area with what's on my origami. And can I tell you how nice it is to be so organized?
Your life runs better when you're organized. You breathe
Sweet.
easier. My daughters tell me I'm a much nicer person when I'm organized, and I know that's true. And here's the thing, if you're wanting 2025 to be the year you get organized, you might be overwhelmed. But you know what's gonna make you feel even more overwhelmed is thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to buy, you know, a storage shelf, then I'm gonna spend a half a day building it, and then I could just start to get organized. What if we told you, you're gonna get this home, it is going to take you, with putting the wheels on, you don't have to put those wheels on if you know where it's gonna go, maybe altogether 5 minutes at the that's with the wheels.
Yeah.
I'm being very generous here. But all you do is open it up. That's it. Pick one area that is the most maddening area in your home, whether it's gonna be your, you know, your entryway, your mudroom, your garage, your living room, anything. Get organized. And the really great thing about it is you're gonna get this home, maybe right now you're thinking, no, I don't think I have a big enough wall, so I'm just gonna put these in 2 different areas. It brings a whole a room together.
Yeah.
But then you get it home and you're like, you see the whole thing together.
Do you know what's so funny? I was just looking over, and it's behind one of our cameras, and it's gonna drive everybody crazy. We have a fireplace over there, and there's 2 spots on either side.
Yes.
And this with the white
Flanking
one.
it?
Yeah, can you shoot it, guys? Oh, thank you so much. This is driving me crazy. Both those sides of that fireplace, see if we can go widen out just a little bit more. You could stick one of these on either side, and how much better would that, the space would be a better used area, and it would even look better than it does, because it's just empty walls sitting there.
Well, think about your, by your beds, on both sides of your beds, instead of having that little nightside table where you get one little drawer.
Right.
Being able to have all of this, and you can get the cutest little boxes to put on there to
storage,
soften
yeah.
up. But what we did is we made it beautiful for you so you could show off your storage.
Remember, you're getting 2 of the shelves, you're getting 2 of the connecting racks. These are normally $7 by themselves, and we've always had them as what we call an upsell. This is the big deal, guys. We're down to about 5, 6, 7 minutes or so. Denise Austin is gonna be here in just a couple of moments, and we're gonna work out together. We're gonna make 2025 your just healthiest year ever. But before we do that, you gotta understand the price on this is now going up. This is your last and final chance to get this amazing offer, because after midnight, it is going to officially to be 200 and, I'm gonna have to look at it because I can't read the monitor, $239. Right now, we've got our savings. It's $70 off the retail price. We have 5 flex pays, so you can get this home on a major credit card for $38. And free shipping is a really big deal because these are very, very heavy to ship. We sell more origami on free shipping times than we do any other time of the year. So this is the night to do it. This is gonna be, I wanna do the colors real quick again before we run out of time.
We'll do this. So this is
color,
the antique bronze, and we'll put those. And remember, all of the colors that you see, you're getting the entire setup.
Got it.
Right next to that's gonna be the lilac.
pretty, almost gone.
And then we have the sage, which remember, when you get it home, it's gonna be more of a true hunter green. This is the pewter. This is where we started with origami, and it's really
Less
one
than
of the
400?
OGs there. This is brand new also to the lineup, and this is gonna be our dusty rose. Next to that is black. I'm gonna pull it out a little bit so you can see it, and it's a
Less
really
than 400?
gorgeous black. This is our Riverside blue. This is relatively new, I think in the last year as well. And then next to that, always #1 favorite, We got the
Yeah,
white.
just the white. And the
Everybody
white looks
loves it.
beautiful. If you can't decide which room you're gonna put it in, I would say the black or the white. I have the pewter. The original ones were pewters. That's what I bought. But the black or the white, that's the easy one. It's just you've got to move now to be able to get it. If you put it in your cart and you think that's sort of this wonderful little safety zone to hold it, to make a decision, if someone's actively buying it, our systems will literally take it out of your cart and they will actually put it in the person who's actively buying its cart. So you never ever want to wait, and you want to take advantage of it because this price is going to go up to $236. Look at that. How crazy
Look at
is this?
And this is what I wanted to show you. When you're moving it from point A to point B, from house to house, look, it's only gonna take up 10 inches. It's gonna fit in the back of your car. And then when you get there, the very first thing you can do in that new house when you're like, I just need to get something organized to feel normal again. Okay, there, let's just open them all up.
There you go.
That's what you have to do.
And it's
That's
just, it couldn't be simpler. And the thing is the next time you go to buy shelving, or the next time you go out to your garage and you've got that shelving that no one's gonna touch because it looks like it's gonna fall over, because it's got so many paint cans on it, you're gonna think about this moment and you're gonna go, daggone it. Or do you have the pantry that drives you nuts? Is it that front closet where just you've thrown everything in there and you can't find a darn thing? I'm telling you, what's really fascinating about origami, it's a total game changer.
It is.
It simply makes your life so much better. Actually, I'm gonna have to take video of my
Please do.
my
I always
guest
love
room
it.
slash closet. I do have a lot of clothes. I do a job where I need a lot of clothes. And it's all filled with origami. And it's like a Jenga. It's a Jenga. I just move stuff around when I need to, and it's brilliant.
I love how you said the filing system.
Yeah.
Because it's so, talk about taking a closet where you have that little space and really maximizing.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
guys,
Thank
stay
you.
right there on the line for this.